with this gang, possibly from Africa, of cyber criminals that are now mucking up the works all over again with fraudulent claims.
Tom, one of the biggest stories out of the coronavirus front, of course, other than the public health effects and all of the unfortunate deaths, is the economic fallout and how many people have lost their jobs. You've been following that closely. In the state of Washington, the Employment Security Department has had trouble keeping up, frankly, with all of the claims being made on them over the past few months. Tell us, what has been some of the issues that the Employment Security Department for Washington State has seen?
It's been a rough, now more than 2 months for the Employment Security Department. They started March with near record low unemployment. And just in a matter of weeks, when all those waves of layoffs happened during the lockdown beginnings, went to record high unemployment. And here we are in early June, and they still have a backlog. There are occasional emails that come into my inbox that are just full of anguish from people that have been waiting to receive their unemployment check for 8 weeks or more. Then on top of that, now we have a new wrinkle with this gang, possibly from Africa, of cyber criminals that are now mucking up the works all over again with fraudulent claims.
Right. I'm glad you mentioned that because that was one of the big stories of the last several weeks is not necessarily just how many unemployment claims were, but frankly, how many fraudulent ones. There were hundreds of millions of dollars seemingly gone to these potential these scammers. And sounds like some of them getting money before legitimate claims, people, actual residents who had been laid off. What was the security department's explanation for how that even happened?
Yes, we've asked the Employment Security Commissioner, Susie Levine, a number of times about that. And her answer usually comes back to there's a continuum that the state could prioritize, and in this case was directed by Congress to prioritize getting money out quickly to claimants versus being very strict and double checking every detail, which would slow down money that people need to get quite a bit. Congress said, here's all this money, get it out as quick as you can, by not waiting to hear back from employers. Was this person actually your employee and did you actually lay them off before it sent out checks? And the scammers took advantage of that. The state now has moved on the other side of the continuum of tightening things up and waiting to verify both the identity of the applicant for unemployment and the employer and the wages that would have been paid to calculate the benefit, so that now it's taking weeks again for legitimate applicants to get through.
You can see more on these and other stories at our website, nwpb.org. Thank you for joining us here in the unique Northwest.